Hello, I'm Shelf Unit and welcome back to my Let's Play of Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition. Last episode we had cleared out about half of one of the last remaining areas outside of Baldur's Gate, and this episode we are going to complete that area. So let's move on. Ah, there's a way out here. Interesting. Okay. It's odd, I thought there was maybe another couple of places here and there, but apparently not.
It's in the bag.
Redistribute these around. Yeah, glad to see the ogres are back. Have to make a note of doing all of these, learning all of these spells at some point soon. Quite happy that we're getting all of these ogres done relatively easily. And I'm going to come back and see you in a bit, because you are a walking hospital. And you'll need to be, because, quite frankly, I am the walking wounded. Come on. Not in combat. Okay, a little bit more area than I remember.
My blade will cut you down to size.
One thing I really need to figure out is if there are any sirens around here. Yes, there are. That's a problem. Come on, shoot at her. Keep shooting. Keep shooting. Thank you. there any more? Yes.
Now you're going to be sorry.
They're okay to deal with if you can get rid of them quickly. If you can't, you can get in an awful lot of trouble. Because they will dire charm you to hell and back. And that is nothing anybody needs. Okay. I'm happy about this. Awesome, that's pretty much this entire region done. Just got to go around here. But I'll pay a visit to this guy first. If I can find him. Well, no. I'll just quickly go around here first. I think there's another siren, but I'm not 100%. Come on, shoot. And you get here.
Now what? It's in the bag.
No siren. No siren. No siren. Great news. Okay, so that's this area clear. Now let's talk to you.
It would seem that you travelers are in need. It is lucky that I found you.
It is not often that I meet travelers in these parts of the wilderness. If you desire, I have the skills necessary to heal you. Certainly, we do need your healing, but first, could you tell us who you are? You may call me the surgeon. I heal others in penance for what I have done in my past. Many have died because of a foolish act of charity on my part. I have a brother, an evil man by the name of Davion. He lives because I was too weak-willed to kill him when I had the chance. Many have died at his hands, including our own father. I have heard that he has come to this region, and I hope to meet him one day to rectify my previous mistake. Your group seem to be composed of adventurers. Perhaps you might come to fight my brother. This may be wishful thinking on my part, but take this. It will help you fight against any magic users. Just lie still and allow me to do my work. So we've already killed Davion, buddy. And I'm just going to let him cast various cures on me. Well, not as much as I would have liked, but enough. Did pretty good. And we got a potion of magic protection. Okay.
Ryan would be proud of your actions.
Yeah, I think he wouldn't be too upset. So we discovered we can get out. Where are we now? Might as well just go out the top. Yeah, we've done quite a chunk of this game now, which I'm very pleased about. So, only places we haven't been. Oops. Derleg's Tower. An island that you get to via Olgoth's Beard and Baldur's Gate. Now, let's travel to the gate.
I'm on it like ugly on an orc.
And finally, the drawbridge is down. Worms Crossing. This is nearly midnight.
Serve the flaming fist.
The entrance tax is 6 gold pieces for each party of travellers. Please announce your point of origin. Berryghost. You'll have to wait here. My commander wishes to have a word with you.
Citizens, please step forward.
Scar. First off, let me introduce myself. I'm Scar, second in command of the Flaming Fist. Though it is not necessary for you to reveal your names, please answer me this. Are you the group that was involved in the trouble in the Nashkel mines? Yep, that was us. Well, I have to say you made quite the commotion up here in Baldur's Gate. I can't really put my finger on a single source, but there have been many strange happenings going on within the city. It's been getting harder and harder for me to put in trust in someone. I need outsiders to do some investigations. People with no connections to anyone within the city. Would you be interested in working for me in such a capacity? Yeah, we're interested. Alright then, what I'm about to tell you must be held in the strictest confidence. Do you understand? I need you to begin an investigation of the Seven Suns trading coaster. The Seven Suns leadership has been acting strangely of late. They've been selling off valuable assets and neglecting many of their more profitable trading ventures. Considering the importance of that trading coaster holds over the economy of the city, the Grand Dukes are noticeably upset. I've gone to talk to the Costa's head, Gesso. He rudely rebuffed me, telling me to mind my own business. I've known Gesso for many years, and this isn't his usual behaviour. I can't start up an official investigation as there's no real reason for doing so, which is why I need you. We're ready to start. Tell us what we need to do and how much money you'll pay us to do it. Ready to go for it, but there's something you need to know first. We're ready to go for it, but there's something you need to know first. We think that the Iron Throne may be behind recent events along the coast. At the mines in Nashkel and in Cloakwood, we've learned much about the goals and methods of the Iron Throne, and it doesn't bode well for the future of this region. Well, that sheds new light on things. There's nothing I can really do about it now, but I'll make sure to look into it. I want you to break into the Seven Suns compound and find out what's wrong. Use stealth in your investigations. I don't want this operation to cause too much fuss. The most important person to watch for is Gesso. Once you've found out as much as possible, report back to me at the Flaming Fist compound. I'll pay you 2,000 gold for this favour. The estate is located on the southwest side of town. I wish all of you the best of luck. Remember, once you're done at the Seven Suns estate, it's imperative that you meet me at the Flaming Fist barracks, which are just west of Seven Suns. Okay. So, that's our quest. Cannot save it this time. Okay.
We still trump about.
So, we've got to get there, but first let's just explore this tiny little area here. And we'll talk to this guy. Okay, it's not as tiny as I thought it would be. In fact, it's much, much larger than I thought it would be. I don't think there's anything actually here, but... I am a completionist. Yeah, nothing there. Okay. Let's talk to Quail, Baldur's Gate's resident nutjob.
Walking alone in the Coastway Road. How smart is this?
Hey ho there, fellow travelers. You look to be wanderers of the adventuring sort. Tell me what direction calls you.
I'm heading south for a time. That may change. I'm proceeding in a northerly direction this day. Westward until dawn, if the plans stay unchanged.
It's the same for me. Surely this lends us familial bond of sorts. The smart move would be to travel as one, especially with the number of bandits in the area. You probably need to counterbalance my intelligence as well.
No, and don't call me Shirley. I suppose there'd be no harm in your joining me. A nice airplane joke. Or is it police squad? One of the two.
Well, I suppose I'll be on my way then, you idiot. You said yes? I mean, of course I'll come with you. My intellect and skill as a cleric will undoubtedly make your group much better than it is. Onward.
And goodbye.
What do you need?
Please don't leave me out here. Do you hear buzzards? I hear buzzards.
Bye. And we enter Baldur's Gate. Good day to thee, young one. What a marvellous happenstance that we should again cross paths, especially in such a grand city as this. Ah, I see by thine eyes that thou've no time for my wry banter. 'Tis true our meeting was no accident, though I do honestly take pleasure in seeing thee again. Pleasure I do not share. Leave me be, old man, or it's good to see you again. What brings you here? Oh, all the citizens of the Sword Coast eventually passed through Baldur's Gate, and I knew thou wouldst as well. Forgive my continued meddling, but I believe it is warranted, especially considering the pressures thou art no doubt confronting. My pestering of thee certainly pales in comparison to the influence thou hast felt from others, including thine own self. Gorion raised thee as best he could, but 'tis hard indeed to overcome what is bred in the bone. Much more so in this case, I would imagine. What do you know of Gorion? He was long my friend, and we talked often, though less after he settled down with thee. He was quite the traveller in his day, though he never regretted his new role as foster father. Excuse me. He felt a stable childhood would better prepare thee for the problems that would eventually come. He cared deeply for thee. I hope this was not lost on you.
But Gorion was weak. I have no desire to follow in his any parental footsteps.
He was a good man. I prefer to walk my own path. I was not suggesting that thou should do otherwise. Whatever the motives, independence is always a wise course to follow. My worry is that thy lineage is harder to escape than most. Thou hast bad blood in thee, though Gorion did what he could to teach thee well and true. Thou hast hungry blood within thee as well, and it will not let thee go without a fight. For better or worse, what's bred in the bone will be dealt with in time. I trust thou hast the will to face what is within thee. I know little of what is to come, but I will do what is best. I am sure the future will be kind to thee. For now I will give thee my best wishes and a few names that will serve thee well. Scar of the Flaming Fist is a good man and well worth trusting. His superior, Duke Eldon, is also a good sort. Both are to be believed when they speak. I take my leave and wish thee well. Okay. So, I imagine that if Elminster had been with Gorion, this whole adventure would be very, very different, because he would have just kicked ass. Okay, so I need a inn, or even an inn. History of the Dragon Coast. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about this. Hello, I'm Shelf Unit and welcome back to my Let's Play of Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition. I'm going to splice the previous section and this one together to make one whole episode. I was just had a phone call, so I shall be adding this on to the last video. Sorry about that. Okay, so Nicholas, here, stop a moment. I've got a word or two you need to hear. Oh, you're a fine group of mercenaries, are you? Leastwise, that's the word on the street. That you do the odd job here and there. I've a boss who'd like to have a word with you, if you can spare the time. He don't ask for free, though, and he'd be 50 gold just to hear him out. 50 gold just to listen? Fair deal? Lead on. A wise choice. Now, follow me, and I'll show you the way to the guild. If you're asked the password, it's Fnahard. When you're in the guild, just look for the man named Atlas Ravenscar Theobald. Okay, so we can go in there anytime. Right now, I've got an interest in going to Sorceress Sundries, but most pressingly the Elf Song Tavern.
What you want?
Okay. Ah, you be fighters and mages and monster killers, all you be. We may not all be fighters and we may not all be mages, but each of us has a monster's death throes to our name. Why do you ask? The roads be lined with bandits of every ilk and description, but the most fearsome be their monstrous hobgoblins. Do us all a favour and place a blade into their gut. I
You're
will.
sure that's what you want?
Who are you? I know you.
Hello.
Hello, hello. Might I have but a moment of your time? Oh, this is exciting, isn't it? Oh, wait, you wouldn't think so. You're probably used to it. Ah, yes, well, oh, how do I approach this? You are, for hire? I mean, I need a job done. Get my intent? A job done. Strictly hush-hush, I believe you would say.
Speak your mind, sir, so I might know your meaning. What? Am I to understand that you intend me to do something I would not be proud to speak of?
All I want is the acquisition of an item currently in the possession of someone else. It's not as though it's stealing. Well, actually, it's a lot like stealing. Okay, it's stealing. But it's only the one item, and I don't want anybody hurt.
Illegal, eh? Oh, okay, I'm listening. Though my ears don't hear so good lately. Perhaps I should test them with a rattle of coins. What's the score, my little friend?
That's the spirit. A little larceny never hurt anybody. Well, it won't hurt me, anyway. And to be fair, I'd prefer it if no one else suffered any injury during this exploit. I mean, I want you to steal something, but I want you to do it in as nice a way as possible. It's roguery on par with Danilo Than of Waterdeep, and I'll pay you well. 500 gold for one night's work. It's better than you could hope for in a year on the docks.
You can stop trying to sell me, I'm interested. Just tell me what the actual job is and why you're willing to take such a risk.
Oh, it's a marvellous trinket. A wondrously curious little toy from distant Lantan. What do they call it? Oh, yes, a telescope, of all things. It's a misleading name for such an interestingly crafted artifact. Golden extra farseer would have suited its craftsmanship much better. This is not like another. There is not another like it on this side of the trackless sea. Most gnomes have a fixation of sorts, but I don't share the love of gems that possesses my kin. I prefer the feel of metal and the intricacies of the mechanical. Not that I necessarily understand the function. But it's not right for such an item to be locked away regardless. It was meant to be used and to be held by loving hands. And if those hands just happen to be mine, more the better. The telly thingy is on display at the Hall of Wonders, and were it in the possession of anyone else, it might be purchasable. No doubt you know that the Hall of Wonders is an extension of the High House, and the Temple of Gond. Being the god of artifice and invention, his followers take to revering mechanical devices, but will not part with an original at any price. It's not as though they make proper use of such things, keeping them behind locked doors, and where loving hands cannot explore their subtleties. The telewatts it was made to be used, not worshipped. It must be in the hands of someone who can truly appreciate it. Not to be immodest, but that someone is me. I suppose I might buy a replica, but would you wish to buy a copy of a diamond? It's just not the same. You'd be advised to lower your standards before they land you in prison. Blah, blah, blah. This is certainly a difficult task you've set before me, you windy little man, but I will accept the challenge. Wonderful! Oh, this is so bad of me. Well, I shall leave you to your preparations. It will certainly be a test of your mettle entering the hall. I imagine an experienced roustabout such as yourself will case the joint thoroughly, eh? Get the guard's schedule down and all that. Oh, if only I could be part of it. It's thrilling, like the songs of legend. I'll meet you back here once the burglary is announced. Hee hee, it's too much fun.
Yes, it is too much fun. Okay. Let's see what we have here.
You want some whiskey?
Welcome, travellers. I trust you will keep your weapons with you, wits, and not provoke trouble whilst here. It's the best thing for everyone. You'll find that the majority of our customers are well equipped to defend themselves, if need be, the bar as well. Is there anything I can do for you? Okay. Now, let's head over to
If you're sure that's what you want.
here. Sorceress Sundries.
If you're sure that's what you want.
Yes?
And who might you be then? Come to check out the wares of old Halbazar? Well, be quick about it, and mind you don't get fidgety when we talk payment. You knew when you came in the door that my wares were magical. Premium items demand a premium price. Let's see what you've got then. Right, first of all, I'm going to... yeah. Get rid of these. Because frankly these are abysmal. Pointless potions. Meh. Already bothered about wand of monster summoning. Could sell pearl though. Ooh, can sell lots of things. Yeah. Okay. And for you, I can sell... Don't need that many webs. Don't need the colour sprays. Don't need those, don't need that. Don't need those, don't need that, don't need those. Don't need that, don't need that. Okay, now let's see what this guy's got. Got a few things. Arrow slaying. Slay ogre mage upon touch. A little bit late for that now. A lot of arrows, a lot of potions. Clairvoyance, I'll take that. Monster summoning. Non-detection, skull trap. I shall pop these all in here, ready to learn them off screen in a little bit. Oops. I was actually hoping that this guy had more
Yes?
items than this, more specific items. There we go. A few more wands is good. No, it's her that I'm looking for. Visibility, strength. Oh, I've already got the strength. Powered sleep, haste, lightning bolt, protection from normal missiles. Yeah, I'm buying lots and lots and lots of spells. Who knows if I will use them all, or in fact ever be able to use them. We shall see. Anyway, I'm going to end my video here. Sorry it's been a little bit on the short side, and sorry it was interrupted. If you enjoyed, please subscribe. If not, don't worry, and frankly on this particular video I wouldn't blame you not to. I've been Shelf Unit, and thank you very much for watching.